From crazy misprints to colors being off, there are a ton of minifigures that break the rules. Let's find out about them and more on our video for today. So without further ado, let's jump right in. First up on our list, we have a LEGO DC set called Dimensions. In this set, when you are putting together the minifigure of Robin, the instructions indicate to put a jagged cape on him instead of Robin's traditional flat yellow cape. The set does include a jagged cape, but it's for Batgirl, not Robin. LEGO fixed this issue in the online instructions of the set though. Next up, we have something from another superhero theme, Marvel. You will notice something that is missing in the Hulkbuster Smash set. Look at this picture. Do you notice something out of place? What about this one? Or this? Did you notice it? Well, let me help you a little more. Look at this picture that was released as a promotion image. Look at Iron Man. He is red with a golden mask, which is iconic of course, but this iconic golden mask is missing on every single page of instructions. The next item on our list is a set from Minecraft. If you have played this game, you would know that there are a few types of material in Minecraft that create armor: leather, iron, gold, diamond, and netherite. One of these materials aren't green. The only green ore in Minecraft is emerald, and you can't make armor out of that. So it doesn't make sense that this set has a minifigure that is wearing green armor. Maybe it's supposed to be leather armor that's dyed green, but that is a different shade, so I'm confused. Up next, we have a set from the Star Wars series, specifically the Slave 1 Microfighter set. This set looks completely fine even in instructions and the real minifigures too. Up until you check the digital instructions, you can clearly see in all these images that the Boba Fett's helmet is misprinted. The next item on our list is an underrated LEGO theme called the Hidden Side. This theme combines AR and real world, but there's one mistake LEGO made in the production of this set, specifically the instructions booklet cover art of the Ghost Train Express. Look at this minifigure on the bottom right, holding a lantern, but the lantern's graphics are misplaced. The promotional images of the set were also the same, but it didn't have the misprint. For the next item, we have LEGO's most popular theme, LEGO City. The popularity of this theme can be measured with the fact that LEGO released more than 50 LEGO City sets in just 2023. But when there's so many sets being released, there's bound to be some mistakes. Look at the police boat set from 2006. The minifigure of the boat captain is wearing gloves and the helicopter pilot isn't. But in the instructions booklet, you see that the two of these minifigures have swapped outfits. The pilot has gloves on while the captain doesn't. Next up on our list is the Crocodile Cage set that was made and released in 1994. The set isn't overly complicated, it's simple with 59 pieces in total along with 2 minifigures. In the cover of the set, we see that the caged pirate has a mustache, but in the very last page of the instructions, there's no mustache anymore. This could be because each one of these instructions were all hand-painted back then, so it was likely just a human error. The next item on our list is this LEGO set from the LEGO Ninjago theme, specifically the LEGO Spinning Battle Arena. On the box, we see this written Kendo Kai vs. Slithera. This is Slithera. The blue snake with yellow highlights, the serpentine minifigure that is depicted on the box, is actually Ratla, which is a different character. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me now, but honestly back in 2012 when this set was initially released, Ninjago was very popular, so this mistake was taken seriously by the Ninjago fans. Next up, we have a set from LEGO's most successful theme, Star Wars. I think sometimes LEGO just pumps out these sets super fast to get as much reach as possible. And as you all may know, there are a ton of different kinds of troopers that LEGO makes, like stormtroopers, snow troopers, clone troopers, and much more. All of these troopers have unique prints, so it makes sense that there ends up being some sort of mistake in some minifigures. In the Hoth Rebel base set, at the end of the instructions booklet, you can see that C-3PO has the wrong body print, specifically of the Shock Trooper. This is weird because there's no Shock Trooper in this set, so this was a weird mistake. And even in the movie, Shock Troopers wouldn't be around as they were in the Clone Wars era. For the next item on our list, we have the Imperial Star Destroyer set, which is also from the Star Wars series. This set was released back in 2014, which is a decade ago. The ship isn't built to scale with the minifigures, but the set did include minifigures, 6 to be exact. This set includes 2 stormtroopers that look relatively normal up until you pull up the instructions and you see a distorted, glitched body on the stormtrooper. Up next, we have another set from Star Wars series mistaking shock troopers like the one we mentioned earlier in the video. This police gunship set is supposed to have 2 of these shock troopers. We see them, they're normal looking, even on the box they look normal, and in the instructions too, up until you reach towards the end of the booklet. You'll notice one of the shock troopers having a pretty distorted print that doesn't even make sense. Since it isn't a print of someone else, it just seems to be a mistake. Next, we have the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle set. This is where we find the more weird minifigure design choices. This mistake is something that can only be noticed by true fans of the Star Wars series. You see this set includes 6 minifigures in total, and on the box we see an image of all these minifigures standing in line and holding their guns in their right hand. The issue about this is that the character named Echo is also seen holding the gun in his right hand. But in the movie, this dude doesn't have a right hand, it's a prosthetic, an astromech prosthetic. It can't really hold anything. It seems as though LEGO did acknowledge that the character doesn't have a hand, which is why one hand is gray, but still they couldn't let go of the theme of everyone standing in line holding their gun in their right hand. Next up on our list, we have another mistake that was made by LEGO, similar to the previous one. It was another time back in 2017 when the whole line of Star Wars sets was released and all the promotional pictures had the mini plate in them. Someone definitely forgot how to do their job. The worst part about this is, most likely, people were unaware that these plates were used behind the scenes, and maybe they opened up the box expecting to see such display plates. For the next item on our list, we have something from the Harry Potter theme, specifically this Hogwarts astronomy tower. As you can see, the way the minifigure of Draco is holding the wand is kind of sus. Well, the reason behind it is that he isn't holding the wand. It is because since 2020, most promotional images of LEGO sets aren't actual photos, but they're renders. Even on the boxes and instruction booklets, there are CGI or CAD. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is the reason we get such images every now and then. There's another mistake on the set. Look closely up at the top here, and you'll notice the designer didn't remove the blue background of the box. Next up, we are staying on the Harry Potter theme and looking at this Transfiguration set. You can see it is a pretty neat set with the minifigures of Hermione and Ron as well as Professor McGonagall. The set has a total of 241 pieces and they come together quite nicely. The mistake on this set, however, is quite funky. On the last page of the instruction booklet, you see the finished set. It looks great as well as the minifigure of Ron and Professor McGonagall. For some reason, they just forgot about the existence of Hermione, or maybe they were making an inside joke of Hermione skipping this and going to study, or maybe she is inside the book. The next item on our list is a misprint of the Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes. This slanted eye look is just not it, but I must admit it does look kind of funny though. This Mickey Mouse is another misprint mistake, however I think this one is more creepy than the last since it is missing both the eyes. This next minifigure on our list is a misprint of glasses on a minifigure's face. The glasses seem to have slipped to the side and it is currently on sale on eBay for roughly $119. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought that mistakes would be worth so much money. I guess we can say that there are no mistakes, only happy little accidents. Next up on our list, we have a popular Marvel superhero, Deadpool's minifigure. LEGO accidentally printed his face in the wrong color, gray, instead of the usual red. It is a unique misprint, which is why this minifigure sold for $300. Last but not least, we have Mr. Krabs on our list. We have seen quite the misprints on our list. This one is a minifigure that has some missing prints. Look at me, Krabs over here. The left one is the one with the missing print and the right one is the actual one. As you can see, the eyes of Mr. Crab are missing along with his teeth and chin marks. This minifigure actually sold for $120. Anyway, this wraps up our video for today. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.